Hey friends, I'm happy to see you. Welcome to another episode of Behind Closed Doors. In front of us are 3 doors, and behind each of them is a mystery horror game. And I have a feeling this could be the best episode yet. Before we start with the games though, I would like to share something with you all. I'm recording this video the week of the United States elections, but you guys will probably be seeing this in the future. And now that the elections are over, I know that a lot of you are very scared. And this especially goes for the LGBTQ community, a community that I know a lot of you are a part of. And while I'm not going to pretend that I have all the answers, I would like to say this. It is so unbelievably important that you continue to exist, that you continue to be here. It's okay to be scared, it's okay to be uncertain, but please keep going. Lean on your loved ones even when things seem hopeless. In the meantime, I'm not going anywhere. I will focus on trying to make this community the safest possible place I can make it. It may feel like the world is telling you that you don't belong, but you do. The world is such a better place with you in it. And you will always feel like you belong here. I will accept nothing less. And if I have to remind you that you matter in every single video I put out, then maybe I'll just have to do that. I love you all. Please be safe. Let's open up door number 1 together. So this is a horror game called Levelheaded, and it did give me a warning about both flashing lights and that if you aren't in a good mental headspace, maybe skip this game. That's what the itch description of the game said, so I just wanted to mention that to you guys before we hop in. Here's Levelheaded. Okay, looks like we are on a bit of an elevator. Meet us at Gothenburg Gaming Experience? I can do all things through him who strengthens me. I think that's a Bible verse, and that is a mobile gamer. Someone I miss. Is this like a poem or something? Maximum person's capacity, 6 persons. And no smoking, of course. Okay, either interact. Can we go to floor 1? Just another day. An elevator-based horror game. Press F to check messages. Oh, and we can actually pull up our cell phone in real time. So the boss says, don't forget to check all the fuse boxes before you leave for the day. Finally back from our impromptu vacation, are we? Okay. This is passive-aggressive, typical boss behavior when they're making you feel a little guilty for taking a break. Never feel guilty for taking a break, even if it's just a mental health break. You don't owe anyone an explanation for why you need time off. Okay. So, fuse boxes. All right. Community yard sale. I haven't been to a yard sale in such a long time. I remember I always used to love going to yard sales with my grandmother when I was a kid. And all the stuff there, it'd be like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Meanwhile, it's just junk. Well, most of it was, but as a kid, it's like wondrous almost. Choose switch with WASD and eat a flip. Is it a puzzle? So this one, this one, this one. Okay, well, trial and error. All right. And look at that. Power's on. Bit of a strange looking office building, but maybe just an old style. Who knows? I think that's okay. Let's head to floor 2. All right. So far, so good. Nothing too crazy. I thought I was going to die? What happened?
Sometime ago, that your parents gave you this shape.
What's going on?
Well, if you insist, I won't stop you. But don't expect any paid time off.
Your guys home because they're not leaving us to do the rest of your dirty work?
So the employees are also making us feel guilty.
I've been through 100 times worse.
Must be nice, getting some time off whenever you feel a little bit scared.
You know what? I want to speak on that. I've had to take off work due to anxiety quite a few times in my life. I've had to skip classes when I was in college due to anxiety. You guys know, I'm very open about my anxiety disorder and talking about that with you all. These types of comments only hurt. They do not help anybody. And, you know, it's typical to hear that from a boss, but it's really a shame to hear that from the coworkers. What am I supposed to do here? There should be some sort of a fuse box. Can I talk to the head honcho? My love, we do need the money. It wasn't that bad, was it? Oh, honey, are you sure about this? Go to the next floor. So is she telling us not to take off? Hey, mind your own business, by the way. Quit watching me. If I'm taking off, that's none of your business. Acting like he's the manager. I really dislike that passive-aggressive stuff when it comes to time off, though. Leave people alone. We're human. We're not a machine. I've been through the ringer. All this pressure to not take off even when it feels like we need to. Sunday game watch party. Join us to watch the big game. Are you guys into sports at all? I used to watch UFC back in the day. I don't as much anymore. Okay, it's just right down the line. That's fine. Power's on. See? We're good. All right. Back to the elevator. Hopefully nothing creepy happens. Okay. I'm used to it. Man, this is...
You never listen to me.
You're ruining everything.
And you always make everything about yourself.
I can't take this anymore.
I can't believe you'd say that to me. I'm so sorry. Please stop.
What? Hello? Is that a kid? Is this supposed to, like, represent a kid hiding in a closet while his parents are fighting or something? Saying, please stop. Okay, well, let's go ahead and go to floor 5. It's okay. Wonder who that kid is. Don't listen to what your dad says. He has no idea what he's talking about. Your mom is always making promises she never keeps. This mom and dad. Is that us as a kid? I really wish you could see how toxic he really is. Just remember, I'm the one who really cares about you. Okay. Fighting involving the child.
Can't you see?
Oh.
This is why you don't have any friends.
Well, if you dislike it so much, why don't you go live with your dad? You're so embarrassing. I love you, honey. You love me. Don't you?
Your mother is like bitch.
I wonder what my life would have been like without you. I wish you were never born.
Good lord.
Frank, honey.
You're a waste of space.
All this beer,
Can't you see I'm busy?
alcohol. Yeah, this is implying that
Having friends.
Well, if you dislike it so much, why don't you go live with
we had a very negative childhood.
I love you, honey.
Because I imagine that that's kind of the way they were talking to both each other and the child.
Mother is like bitch.
It's okay.
What my life would have been like without you. I would.
Just wants them to stop fighting. Some moments harder to forget. Okay. Are they trying to... Oh, where'd they go? Even after all of that. Community event. Okay. Even after all of that. It's abuse is what it is. Makes the child feel like a burden. And that kind of stuff happening early in your childhood absolutely can have lasting effects. Now, my anxiety is not due to things like that. But I know it can happen. It didn't get better. Face it, you don't have a future. You're doomed to fail just like always. You're not scared, you're just weak. There's a difference. Why even try? You'll just fail like always. So when this says unknown, I feel as though our character... These are the thoughts that our character is having toward themselves. And because of that, them taking off for their, you know, anxiety, what have you, everything around them, ooh, is just making them feel worse. What was that? Look at that freak. What do you mean?
What's wrong with you?
What do you mean? What's wrong with you? We're getting close to the top. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Congratulations, when are you guys due? I had no idea what to do. Oh no. Prioritizing mental health as a parent. Oh no, what happened? Did we lose the child? Oh no. Oh no. What is that noise? If you would have just worked less... My shame unbearable. If you would have just worked less and taken care of me more, this never would have happened. When I need you the most, you weren't there, and now it's too late. I don't know how we can ever get past this. From his wife. Oh, no. Jabu Jabu's belly from Ocarina of Time. So... the amount of pressure and anxiety that our character is under from a wide variety of different sources is absolutely unbearable. And this elevator trip has been a giant representation of that. Pressure from work to work more. Pressure from the wife to work less. I just... If what they're talking about is a miscarriage, blaming your partner for that, I just can't. It's like a womb? Oh! What? Oh! And the child he never had haunts him to this day, the guilt. I am not turning around. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Ew, stop it. Oh God. Okay, stop. Oh no. Ooh. Okay. Somewhere in all this pain is a small child. A younger me not understanding why it hurts. Man. Enveloped by an older me, a scarred and hardened me. A me that will do everything in my power to give that kid the life that he deserves, his inner child. He's trying to heal his inner child, and I'll push every button to get there. Wow. I mean, is this one of the best horror games that we have played in this series? It might be. This was awesome. This was fantastic. What a great message. What a great story. What a great concept. This is the type of stuff I love seeing in this series. And I can't wait to see what's behind door number 2. So here we have a horror game called The Tetris Killer. You're one of the first at the scene. Although you couldn't get inside, you've talked with a neighbor, the one who called the police. You've seen police officers' faces, pale and sick with disbelief. You've seen 2 of them throwing up on the sidewalk. What happened inside that house was bad. Was that bad. You check your notes and just know it. There's no time to lose. This will blow up. We gotta start a thread on Twitter? Is this a good idea? 5 bodies were found by the police. One of them was the owner of the house. They were heavily distorted and mummified to shape 5 of the 7 Tetris pieces. What? After sending the first tweet, you felt this itch your senior editor used to refer to, a biological response to the understanding of being confronted with something that's truly news. Huh. Interesting. But we gotta continue that Twitter thread, right? Because what's more important than that? Bodies were shaped as an O, Smash Boy, T, Tiwi, S, Rhode Island Z, J, Blue Ricky, and Z, a Cleveland Z. This is a developing story. 2 tweets, that would do it. You take a lengthy break and wait, eyes fixed on the small screen. 10, 15, 20 seconds pass. You refresh your timeline. 7 likes and 3 retweets. You receive a direct message. Whoa! Now we're talking. Julia says, keep tweeting, add images too, and remember, not everyone knows Tetris. You smile. Julia misspells nothing, not even on social media. She must have typed in a hurry. This could be the opportunity you've been waiting for. A chance to redeem yourself, to start over. All right. You use the native photo editor app on your phone to draw circles around the pieces you've mentioned in your last tweet, and we send the image. So these are the Tetris block names. We got a Cleveland Z and a Rhode Island Z. I actually didn't know this, and I've played quite a bit of Tetris. You add the images to your thread. You've seen it some months ago on Reddit. It was from an original Nintendo instruction booklet. Most people don't know Tetris pieces have names. I did not. Although I can see why the line would be called a hero, because that's the best piece. People start quote retweeting your thread. Some of them ask about the 2 missing Tetris pieces, Hero and Orange Ricky. I'm gonna answer some replies. You start answering specific questions, but you realize you need to keep the main thread updated. You'll reply to specific users when everything cools down. Things are happening fast. Your thread was retweeted by your newspaper's official account. You check your teeth in the rearview mirror. Maybe Julia will ask you to make some live video, although you'd prefer not to. It's rumored that one of the victims participated in Nokabe, the brain wall. This segment from the Japanese TV show, Tanaruzu no Minasan no Okage Deshita, was also known as Human Tetris. According to one of the crime scene investigators, the one who accepted your money and used an unofficial phone to reach you, this was one of the probable scenarios being examined by the authorities. Mentions start piling up. You decide to push things even further, so let's continue the thread. Oh. A source inside the house sent me this picture. It's allegedly one of the victims. Funny thing is that the polygon shape in the picture is not a tetramino. You attach the photo your source sent you and add this caption. Is this one of the victims of the Tetris killer? Your phone just goes crazy. Your thread was retweeted by some 100K plus followers account. You receive a DM. Let's read the DM. Although, yeah, this is not one of the Tetris pieces. This is, I don't know what this is. Read the DM. You genius! People are using your motto. Tetris killer will trend so hard. Julia's writing, you wait a bit. And try to be less pompous. Not everyone is a gamer. Your fingers are trembling with excitement. Other media outlets are already referring to the murder as the Tetris killer. You know your move wasn't clever or anything. You were first, and in journalism, being first is more important than being real. Oh man. Is that true? You also realize that your word rate just skyrocketed. You'll send Julia a DM back? I'll try. Listen, my phone is buzzing like crazy. Over 200 new followers. We need to talk. A TV van pulls over. The big boys are here. You check your mentions. 56 new ones. Replies, new followers, and retweets. People are starting to ask questions. And a meme. Not particularly good, but the first one. We really gonna meme about this already? I guess that's the internet. Yeah, but not now. Everyone is talking about your killer, so keep tweeting. Julia's right. You have time on your side. This is your story. So where were you? You check your notes. According to a source, police are analyzing YouTube compilations from the show to see if it's just a coincidence. Last tweet was from your source inside the house, a comment regarding the picture he sent you via WhatsApp. That was it, no more notes now. If the police wouldn't have made you get into your car, maybe you could have talked a little more with the neighbor. You decide to make a search and try to estimate the reach of your story. We'll search the Tetris killer. People are talking about the Tetris killer, some of them even using the hashtag. You don't like the fact that the hashtag without the definite article has considerably more search results than the one including it. Your phone rings, it's Julia. Man, that's Twitter. Julia asks you right away, where did you find the details about the way the 5 bodies were shaped? I tell her we can't reveal your sources. Oh, come on. Police called my boss and he called me. I said to him the same thing you're telling me, but you know they monitor Twitter, right? They will eventually get to you. Anyway, why don't you go to a bar and keep tweeting from there? Remember to use a masked IP. You don't want to be disturbed by the police right now. You'll lose your advantage and some other journalists will claim the spotlight. Start your car and go to a nearby bar. What is this one under construction? You turn left and start looking for a bar. You can't use your phone to find one following Julia's advice. You've already turned it off. When you finally find it, you turn right and make 2 blocks before pulling over. If police officers find your car, they would search other places closer to your vehicle first, giving you enough time to escape. So order some tea, order some coffee, order some beer. Well, it looks like it's daytime, so let's have some tea. You order some tea. The bar has a TV. A news channel is showing the outside of the house. You can't hear anything. Police officers are trying to keep journalists out of the cordon area. You force yourself to examine everything is okay with the VPN before opening a Tor browser and checking your replies. Over 2.3k new followers. That's crazy. And the tweet with the name of all Tetris pieces has been retweeted more than 1.5k times. Let's check the DMs. Lots of messages about your coverage from new readers. You scroll through them, and although no one is particularly useful, you have this warm feeling only people going viral really know. As you continue browsing Twitter, you spot a thread from Linda, a well-known journalist. She's talking about the Tetris effect and started making some profiling of the killer. She's trying really hard. Read about the Tetris effect. You open some tabs and start reading. The Tetris effect, also known as Tetris syndrome, occurs when people devote so much time and attention to an activity that it begins to pattern their thoughts, mental images, and dreams. So, when I was playing Tetris quite a bit, not competitively, but just for fun, I just really enjoyed it. For sure, I was seeing Tetris pieces in my dreams. Absolutely. Like, that is a real thing. A more comprehensive understanding of the lingering effects of playing video games has been investigated empirically as game transfer phenomena, or GTP. A series of empirical studies with over 6,000 gamers has been conducted since 2010 into game transfer phenomena, a broadening of the Tetris effect concept coined by Angelica B. O. de G in her thesis. Angelica, you think you might have read this name mentioned by Linda on her thread. So what does this have to do with the Tetris killer, though? The Tetris effect having something to do with the Tetris killer? You are correct. Linda mentions the GTP, Angelica, and the Tetris effect. She is writing from a psychological perspective. You need to come up with your own angle on the Tetris killer to regain attention, and you need it fast. You know it's no time for subtlety, so you decide to go for a more shocking take on the killings. How did the killer manage to shape the victims' bodies as Tetris pieces? Read about bone reshaping. And we're just sipping on our tea in the bar the whole time. You remember a piece on bone reshaping someone shared some time ago. Although you couldn't find that same article, there is plenty of material online about this practice. The basic principle is that any long-term deforming pressure brought to bear on a bone or group of bones can result in permanent deformity. You automatically think of foot binding. Oh. I feel like I've seen this image before, but I think this is from like a shoe, right? Or no, actual bindings. Foot binding was the custom of applying tight bindings to the feet of young girls to modify the shape and size of their feet. That is so disturbing to me. In this practice, the feet of female children were bound in such a way that the metatarsals were bent downward and forced toward the heel of the foot. This created abnormal angulation of the tarsal bones and abnormal relationships among all the bones and joints of the foot. I mean, you're going to have problems the rest of your life because of this. Even though it's interesting, foot binding is mainly practiced on children, and you doubt the killer used this technique to reshape the victims' bodies. Let's go ahead and drink more tea. It's a little cold, but you don't seem to care. You take a new sip and you realize something. Yeah, you've been obsessed with Twitter. Instead of searching for deformation techniques, maybe you should search for reconstructive ones. After some Wikipedia entries, a name comes up. Read about Gavril Elizarov? Gavril Elizarov was a Soviet physician known for inventing the Elizarov apparatus for lengthening limb bones and for the method of surgery named after him, the Elizarov surgery. Speaking of naming things, Elizarov put his name in almost everything he did. You look at the eyes of the scientist, knowing that he's already dead. It makes you feel somehow better. The Elizarov apparatus is a type of external fixation used in orthopedic surgery to lengthen or reshape limb bones. So is this likely what the Tetris killer used to shape the bodies in that way? Your pulse speeds up. A Russian doctor with weird-looking paraphernalia to reshape limb bones? The Tetris creator was also Russian. That's true. That's very true. You write about how the killer must have used Elizarov apparatus to reshape the victims' bodies and add the Tetris killer hashtag. We're just doing this, whether or not it's true, we're just doing this to drum up people talking so we get more followers, which is kind of a sick thing to do to murders that literally just happened right basically in front of you in your neighborhood. You attach an image of a schematic of double-level tibial lengthening you found on medical paper to the tweet. You know your followers will love all of these. Things happen even faster than before. People seem to buy the idea of a cold serial killer using Russian medical instruments to reshape human bodies into Tetris pieces. Lots of new followers, replies, and retweets. Some user mentions Axely Pajitnov, a designer who created Tetris in 1984. I'm sure someone's going to correct me on that, which anytime I say something wrong, please feel free to correct me. And how he started earning royalties from 1996. Others start speculating about a secret government plot in which Elizarov was somehow involved. This is all speculation. But one reply got over 500 likes and 150 retweets in less than 10 minutes. It has an image attached. Huh. What is this? The tweet has an image attached to it of a before and after treatment with Elizarov apparatus, and everything spirals out of control. Accusations of body shaming, users blocking other users, lots of insults, memes, and reaction gifs. Sounds like Twitter. You keep checking if you were mentioned in any reply to do some damage control when you spot something even worse. A big site shared an article on you and your past. It's going viral. It says you came to Japan after having a weird episode in your country related to one of your novels. It mentions drug abuse and how you tainted a police investigation just to sell one of your books. They found all this out about you in a matter of minutes? It says you're a sociopath, a pathological liar. It also mentions you're live tweeting from outside the House of Horrors, as someone, not you, have dubbed the house where the 5 bodies were found, and concludes that you are the Tetris killer, and the one controlling all the pieces and making them drop as best suits you. You taste blood as you always do when you pinch your upper gum. Ugh. It's a trick your brother taught you. The pain feels good. It makes you feel present. For some seconds you are there. You finish your tea. I guess that's their way of grounding themselves. You browse through all the new DMs and notice Julia's. You read from the bottom up. I'm sorry, you should get some help. It's a crapshoot. We cannot retweet you anymore. Police called again. They told me that the neighbor you mentioned never entered the house. Wait. Police called again. They told me that the neighbor you mentioned never entered the house. He smelled something and just made the call. It seems that one of the mummies was bitten by a cat and a gross liquid oozed from it. They know it was a cat because they found it dead in its own vomit near the back door. Oh my god, no. You keep repeating no to yourself. It can't be like this. It's not just your story. It's real. The neighbor talked to you. He told you everything about the way he found the bodies. Uh-oh. You notice someone is looking at you from the street. Ask the owner of the bar if he sees him. The owner of the bar says yes. You put everything in your backpack and decide to go outside to talk to him. It's the neighbor. He runs. You trip with the table before reaching the exit door. You swear profusely and run as fast as you can. When you go around the corner, you receive a hard hit in the face. You wake up unable to move. You don't know where you are, how you got there. The neighbor is in front of you. Something's off. He's wrapped in weird metal instruments. You scream as loud as you can. The neighbor waits for you to finish and says that the room is fully soundproof. He adds, and don't worry, we're both being fed intravenously. I already saw to that, so you better relax. This will take a while. What's this? The neighbor says, in case you're wondering, yes, I am the Tetris killer. And I'm also the hero. See? The Tetris killer standing with both arms above his head, odd metal instruments around his limbs. He surely looks like the long piece in Tetris. He's the hero piece. You start laughing and your chest hurts like hell. The Tetris killer asks, what was that? And you tell him you hate stories relying on the evil gloating trope. He makes a weird sound and murmurs something. He doesn't seem happy. I'll try to move. Your head is fixed to a metal bar and you can't look down, just forward. You realize you cannot feel your lower body. Ask him what's happening. He says, boo. He says that he won't tell you anything, and then he adds, just wait for the anesthesia to wear off. That's when it hits you. If he's the hero, you must be Orange Ricky, the Tetris piece shaped like an L. What has he done to your legs? Horror clouds your senses, and you pass out. The end. And just like that, all of the pieces have come together, and we have a Tetris. Gamers, this was the horror game, The Tetris Killer, behind door number 2. Thank you for joining me, and let's open up door number 3. And behind the final door is a game simply called Creature Packets. I don't know anything more about this than that. Creature Packets. Let's see. Butterfly. Okay. The 3 ingredients required to make a butterfly? Goose? Huh. Hi, my name doesn't matter. Okay. I'm your boss and I will be responsible for you. Great, we're working. Your job is to fulfill orders by cooking different tiny creatures. I hope you can figure out the equipment. It's all pretty simple. And please don't litter. There's a trash bin here for that. Yeah, come on. Even in the workspace, we can't be doing that. Well, good luck to you, and we'll move on to your first order. Microworm, Scutagera, and an aphid. Oh, and there's... Okay. Instructions everywhere. Beetle. Oh, Scutagera is 2 worms. Okay. So wait, those are called microworms? Oh! So we need 2 of them. 10. Thank you. I'm gonna take 2 of them. Because we need 2. Okay, so where do I put them for the order? Crush. Exit. What does this do? Oh, I can get 3 reprimands. Oh, so I can actually lose. Okay, let's see. They don't really... Let me just... Did I just microwave? Oh, there he is. Okay, well, let me not crush him. Because I do need him. Alright, so now we can take the micro worm. What do I gotta make? Oh, it's a... Wait a minute. So microwaving this paste creates the actual creature? Why does this one honk? I have a lot of questions. Okay, let's grab another micro worm, since we just need 2. Okay, blend it together. And congratulations, you've researched a new recipe. New recipes are automatically added to the vending machine. Okay. And you don't have to create them in the blender again. Oh, that's good. So now we have a Scudajera. Go ahead and microwave him. And then he's there. Great. So now we need an aphid. I think I saw that. That's a bat. Okay. Aphid is a Scudajera and a microworm. Okay. Well, that's easy. 10 and 11. So then we take these guys here. See, I'm getting the hang of this. Mix them up. Aphid. Boom. And now we got the order. So now we can ship it off. Why do people want these? Great. Also, please note that when a new terrarium is delivered, extra creatures will appear there. Okay. Do I have to crush them? If they are not in the order, just crush them. And we move on to the next order. Okay. Aphid, 2 caterpillar, 2 snail. What do we got? What is this? Is that an aphid? I should have checked. I think that might be an aphid. Yeah, that's an aphid. Okay, so we just need 2 caterpillars and 2 snails. So caterpillar is aphid, worm, worm. So 10, 10, 12. There we go. So we can go ahead and make a new smoothie. Delicious post-workout shake. Yummy, high in protein. Low in sugar and carbohydrates. Okay. So now we got a caterpillar. And we can actually just grab another caterpillar here. And just throw it right in the microwave. Okay, we're really getting the hang of this. And now 2 snails. I think we need a better way to organize the recipes here. Because, here we go. Worm, caterpillar, aphid. Okay, micro worm. Caterpillar should be 13. And aphid is 12. So mix all these together and we get a snail. And soon we're gonna have all the recipes. Exciting, like collecting Pokemon cards, except mysterious gel things that microwave into actual creatures. I have no idea. I have no idea. Are you happy now? Let's ship it off. We got everything we need. Oh, my order's incorrect. I forgot we needed 2 snails. You get a reprimand. Okay, that's okay. See for yourself. Yeah. Why are you being so mean? Okay, we just need another snail. That's me trying to rush. That's okay, though. We won't get another one. Put that in here, and now we can go. Boop. See ya. Bye. Great job. Next order now. Okay. Snail times 2, frog times 3. And none of these guys need to be here. Okay, snail times 2. 14. 14. We got an infinite supply. Frog times 3. How do we make a frog? Okay. Scutagera, caterpillar, snail. Okay, so 11, 13, 14. This makes a frog? Okay. Well, into the blender you go. So, where is this game going with this concept? That's what I want to know. This is neat. This is fun. It's very creepy as well. You can't leave until you get the job done. But what is the end goal here? What is this all building toward is what I really want to know. Okay. 15. There's still a lot more recipes to go. I think we need 4 frogs. No, just 3. Okay. Frog. Frog. And then we can just throw that in the trash. 3 frog, 2 snail. Boom, boom. Have a great order, I guess. Great job. Next order now. Snail, frog, beetle. Okay. So let's do 14. 15. Let's get the first 2 out of the way right off rip. Okay, beetle. Where do I find that? Let's see. Beetle is aphid, scutagera. So 11, 12, 12. I really am wondering what is the ending gonna be? Is there any rhyme or reason to these mixtures? And how does microwaving these things turn them into actual creatures? Questions for later. Beetle. Beetle. Can I not? There's too many thingies, I think. So we need the frog, the snail. We don't need this. I think there's another one behind the snail. Excuse me. Snail, can you please get out of the way? Oh. Okay. Gotta get the frog again. Accidentally crushed him. Or did I crush the snail? No, I get the frog. Okay. Butterfly and a bat. Okay, butterfly. A beautiful, pretty butterfly. A crab we can make? Butterfly is caterpillar, scutagera, aphid. Okay. Caterpillar, 13. Scutagera, 11. Aphid, 12. I think we... Oh, well, we're getting pretty close to all the recipes. Boop. And caterpillar. Coming right up. A delicious smoothie. Ready for consumption. Butterfly. Bat. And I feel like the bat is going to require the butterfly. Snail, frog, butterfly. Snail. Frog. Butterfly. Mix them up. What do we get? A bunch of fun. This has got to be one of the most unique concepts for a horror game I've ever seen. And it's really not even a horror game. It's just kind of like disturbing and gross. All right, send it out. Great job. Next order now. We only have 3 more slots. Butterfly, bat, scorpion, crab. Nope. None of those are needed. Okay. Butterfly. Bat. Okay. So how do we make a scorpion? Oh, we need 2 butterflies. Let's see. I thought I saw... That's a crab. Tarantula. That's gonna be the last one. Okay, scorpion. Where are you? Beetle. Here we go. Frog, beetle, beetle. Frog. Where's the beetle? Beetle. Beetle. Good. And then once we have all the packets, we won't even need to do any mixing anymore. We'll have the whole unit and can complete any jobs we need to. And so we need 2 crabs, actually. Frog, scorpion, scorpion. Okay, frog. And then the scorpion should be 19? 19, there we go. Mix these up, and I might as well, before we ship this off, I might as well make the last one, which is the tarantula. Crab. And what is that noise we keep hearing? Like the noise in the background. All right. So I think we have everything. Let me go ahead and make the tarantula real quick. Is a bat, scorpion, and a crab. Okay. Wait, hold on. Bat is 18. Bat, scorpion, crab. There we go. Okay. Give me a tarantula. We're gonna go ahead and toss you because we've got all the recipes now. Ship that off. Next job. And last order for today. Oh! Butterfly, bat, butterfly, bat, scorpion, crab, 2 tarantula. Okay. Butterfly. Bat. Scorpion, crab, and 2 tarantula. Scorpion, crab, and 2 tarantula. That's everything. Oop. Crab. Oh, I think we need to squish some. Forgot about that. Okay. Oop. Microwave. At least they're very quick to microwave. Literally 2 seconds. Okay. Was there a bat in this order? Yes. Okay. Enjoy! The working day is over. You can go out the door. We got all sorts of critters here. Anything else? Anything else? No? Okay, I guess we just leave? After the day's work was done, you decided not to return to that strange job. It was hard for you to look at the creatures passing by on the street. You saw them as a food packet that needed to be heated in the microwave. The creatures passing by on the street. Is this implying that that's how all of these things are created, or that the ones on the street are likely from the packets? That was such a strange game. But could you imagine a job like that? Like they're telling you, yeah, just do this, this, and this, and the whole time you're thinking, what is going on here? I'm creating life by microwaving some gel? Kind of a nuts concept, not really a scary game, but definitely creepy, and we still enjoy playing these types of games together. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you all very much. Please be safe, and I will see you in the next one.